many people have asked this question, what does flow mean? And today's session is, for me, I'm guided to have you reconnect with what flow means for you. And on Thursday, I will do a session on you stepping into your flow. So we're going to like literally invoke that cellular memory of what flow means for you. And then on Thursday, I will do a session which is going to be on what it feels like you in your flow and you experiencing the flowing current. But I'm also going to have you experience on Thursday where you stop being in flow, you get attached, which can happen, and you get attached and you're still experiencing the flowing current, what that would feel like, so that we get those cellular memories in place. And you can then work with that, because what we're doing here is getting your bodies to recognize what it is, because we're going to use our body as our barometer. Okay, so throughout 2021, we will have our mind, our heart, and our gut, literally like three brothers going hand in hand, moving forward in complete trust. That, when the mind needs to be used, it gets used. When, the gut needs to be, it gets used. They just trust each other, right? That's where we are going with it. I want us to get to that slipstream date of the 5th of March, where these three pieces within our Beyond Meditation family, at least, they're all in sync. What I also want is for you to have that cellular memory of when you are stepping away from flow and the flowing current is hitting you. Before it actually hits you, you can feel that, okay, we are in a different vibe here. And you can make a choice to return to flow. Over the next several weeks, so every Saturday, my focus is going to be on actually talking about the nuances of the 2021 energies. At least during January until the 21st of January, the Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to focus on the experience of the human vibe attunement and really applying that amplification. Because the human vibe attunement, we're going to use it as a tool and sometimes as a weapon. And it sounds like a negative thing, but we're going to use it as a weapon only when we want to amplify the flowing frequency within you to such an extent that which takes you away from flow just literally melts away or goes away. So rather than you use a big, long process to release that, we want to use the human vibe attunement as an amplification to do that. It takes some work to achieve that. So we'll just keep going with it over the next several weeks. So today, let's go on a journey of experiencing what it feels like when you are flowing in flow. Okay, so get yourself to be really in a comfortable place. And my request for this, if you can manage it, sit on a chair or a sofa, wherever, or a bed, edge of the bed, where your feet are on the ground. So imagine that your feet are on the ground, middle of your feet are connected to the core of the earth, the middle of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. Drop your hands on either side. Have your palms facing forward, fingers lightly stretched, tips of your fingers are connected to the core of the earth. They're connected to the core of the earth with a cord that is made up of precious metal gold, silver, copper, and bronze. We're going to continue working with this very interesting alloy that has been brought together. Doesn't oxidize, doesn't rust. It's just there. The proportions are exact. And the gold works with your brains, with your brain cells and your neurons and your nervous system. And it works on healing your nervous system in such a way that your nervous system becomes like this wonderful, comfortable hammock that you drop yourself into, and it holds you. And you're just swinging beautifully, softly, gently with the breeze, feeling the breeze by your cheeks, feeling the sun over your eyes so that you're warm, you're comfortable, and held. And your nervous system is becoming stronger and stronger with precious metal gold. Precious metal silver is lodging in the frequencies within you that give you your inner prowess to work as an antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal agent. So it picks up the vibes that may be a lower vibrational frequency of these organisms and neutralizes them. Copper, on the other hand, that also is antibacterial, yes, but the qualities that get anchored with this golden cord in you, with this cord made of this alloy in you, is copper actually is infusing the perfect balance of minerals in your body. So the potassium sodium balance is perfect. The magnesium, manganese, calcium, all of that is working really well. Selenium is as well. So it's like literally balancing all of that. So your bones don't need to leach anything.
I'm on a Zoom call. Can I call you back? Okay, bye.
Your bones don't need to leach anything. Everything balances out. Copper is actually working in that way. Bronze, as a member of this 4-part alloy, connects you to the divinity that is you. I grew up as a child. My mother had a beautiful bronze statue of Shiva, Lord Shiva, in a dance pose as Nataraj. And this is Shiva doing his dance of destruction, which actually is a dance of creation. And we had this bronze statue. I grew up with it. And I never thought I was subject to any energetic experiences, except that this bronze statue, this is where we had to meditate as a child, as you might have read in my book. We had to sit in front of this Shiva statue and meditate for 10 minutes. And I've done that, for years as a kid. So I know what it did for me was that really anchored the knowledge and that inner knowingness of the divinity that's within me. So I'd always questioned this separation from the creator and us, because I'd experienced that the presence of the creator within me. And that's the energy that bronze brings in as a member of this 4-part alloy. So you've got these cords connecting you to the core of the earth. You can lift your hands, you can put them on top of your thighs. On your left hand this is my ruby that I hold. So, you can just imagine you've got the energy of this. This is a ruby that I got from this very special place in Mount Shasta. It gets you into a space of stillness, opens up your heart chakra, connects you to the love that you are in an unequivocal way. On your right hand is the energy of sweetgrass. Sweetgrass is a very specific herb like sage. And they burn, the native Americans burn sweetgrass to ward off negative energies, negative lower vibrational energies. So imagine on your right hand, you're holding this sweetgrass. Sweetgrass is also something that is a big favorite of Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. Lord Shiva destroys the past to enable the new to occur and to enable creation to become a co-creation. That aspect of Shiva was not fully understood previously. So you are there. What we have infused with these four elements that make up these chords is the moment you connect to them, they automatically start clearing you. So that clearing is occurring. And energies that no longer serve you are being released into the core of this earth. They're being released into the core of the earth and literally being, diffused out of your orbit. We are doing this work so that you embark on an energy experience to experience what invoking flow means for you. So the clearing is occurring by itself. The body is actively engaged in releasing energies that no longer serve you. And whilst that is occurring, every human being, in some form or another, in certain circumstance or the other, holds a memory of a decision, which is a decision of suffering. Some have it more than others. Some have it applied to certain circumstances. And when a decision of suffering is anchored at a cellular level, your conscious level seeks out that which gives you pain. And it could be physical pain, it could be emotional pain, it could be mental pain. And the pain is the pain, it's an experience, but really at the root of it is this decision of suffering. So as we are clearing out that which no longer serves, those energies that no longer serve us, we are also allowing this decision of suffering to be dismantled and disintegrated, and literally giving an instruction to ourselves to even disallow it from re-emerging, so that at an energy signature level, it can be released from our bodies, from our fields. So we are releasing this suffering, the decision of suffering. It's not suffering per se, because suffering is nothing. Nothing. It's just a decision of suffering. And once we made that decision, we have different ways in which it shows up. But really what we're doing is we embark on a quest looking out for that which causes us pain. It could be physical pain, it could be mental pain, pain of negligence, pain of being taken for granted, whatever it may be. And we can work on pain by pain by pain. Remember, our bodies are designed to autocorrect. All we have to do is to change our decision and do it as a conscious choice. So once you understand, and how you know that you've made a decision of suffering, if you're experiencing pain in a variety of areas in your body or in your mind or in your emotions, you know that all of that is showing up so consistently over and over, and it seems to be, not going away, or it seems to return. It's because there is a decision of suffering. So the way to deal with that pain, yes, to make sure you take medical advice and follow that until you don't experience pain, but it's going to call you to make a decision to be happy. We are now having that decision of suffering at an energy signature level to be dismantled. So that energy signature doesn't exist anymore in your cells as a cellular memory. Once that gets dismantled, the vibrational energy of suffering disintegrates into nothingness. And in that nothingness, you are left with the freedom of choice, and you can choose to make a new decision. And the new decision is a decision of happiness, in which case the actions you seek are actions that give you joy. I want you to now focus on your breath, and you're going to be breathing into your heart. And when you breathe in love, kindness, and compassion, and you breathe out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and peace. And while you're doing this entire recalibration of suffering as a decision that is being dismantled and disintegrated and dissolved out of your orbit. The moment that piece is complete, your breath will become deep, strong, fill your lungs up. Suffering is on the other side of a decision coin, which has happiness on one end, suffering on the other. You cannot have no decision. So once we've dismantled, disintegrated, dissolved suffering, the decision of happiness is already activated. The realm of flow can only be visible in the pure presence of the frequency of a decision of happiness. So all I want you to do is to make a conscious choice and a conscious decision of happiness. Don't worry about what it feels like. Just make a declaration, I choose happiness. And now you can literally put that away, get that freedom of choice without feeling overwhelmed by this choice of happiness. Because happiness is not a doing thing. You do not do happiness. I'm bringing in the energy of the ruby now. Just bringing in that amazing stillness that the ruby invokes. And in infusing that stillness from ruby as a crystal energy, you start feeling a tingling of a release of all that is not in alignment with the choice of happiness. It also starts to peel off layers, and you start to see where in your life you have chosen to experience validation, where in your life you have chosen to command, where in your life you have chosen entitlement. And you will notice that each of those areas of your life are literally being recalibrated, 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 and a trust frequency comes in. And in this trust frequency, you are able to freely see and choose actions that give you joy. Know that my communication with you is at a cellular level, so you are receiving these actions that give you joy. And as you choose happiness, you know what you are to do is to find actions that give you joy and do them. Words that give you that experience of joy, you be them. And as you experience that, notice where in your body do you feel a sense of exhilaration. Take a breath in. Now take your breath, take it over your crown, top of your head, the back of your head, down the middle of your spine, and breathe out from the tip of the tailbone. And as you're breathing in and you're seeing this breath go round, you will notice where in your body do you feel this choice. Just keep breathing in from the top of your crown, down the middle of your spine, down to your tailbone, and release gratitude and peace. We are now stepping into a doing phase. There you are, all of this beautiful movement of energy that you invoked, that I invoked, that Shiva activated, and Ganesha provided a space of safety and security. All of that has come together to support us, strengthen us, activate us. And as that activation occurs, notice that like a red carpet gets rolled out in front of you. On these carpets are a pair of amazing shoes or sandals, whatever it is that you choose to have. You're seeing it, You step out of your cloak and you step into these shoes. And they fit snugly, really wonderfully. And these shoes are now the perfect fit. You're going to use these shoes on your feet and you're going to move forward in a minute. I'm just asking you to anchor in two very specific energies, energetic forms. The first one is the energetic vibe of expecting and accepting miracles. Notice a tingling in your third eye, and that's okay. Your pineal is being activated. In some cases, it is being repaired. And a powerful reconnection is taking place with your inner wisdom. And in putting on these shoes, you are going to go out and you are going to go out hunting. You have your bow and arrow, like in the ancient times. And you are going to go out hunting, become a gratitude hunter. You're literally going forth with your spine in place, infused with the light of your inner illumination. A beautiful release and anchoring and recalibration of the muscles on either side of your spine. The release of the burden that might be held on anyone's shoulder blade. Finding your shoulder blades are also dropping, your shoulders are dropping down, shoulder blades are arching perfectly. The back of your crown is lifting exactly as it is meant to, stretching the nano muscles on either side of the vertebra perfectly. That is supporting your spine. You are now physically in flow. You're clear, grounded, anchored, and illuminated. You are all and each of you in a state of mental bliss and emotional centeredness, connected to the spirit of you and the spiritedness of coming alive on our planet. As you are sitting there or lying there in this wonderful hammock, held so snugly and warmly, you are able to see these different communities that you are a part of. You're seeing a cleaning out of the dynamics in each of those different communities where flow within you is returning. A remembrance now opens up, and it's a remembrance that there is nothing to fix. Everything is in the perfect order. Yes, you can protect sometimes. You can activate and anchor in joy and bliss and The decision of happiness is already made. Some of you may be experiencing a change in temperature of your body. May feel hot, may feel cold. Tingling is occurring for some of you. Crackling in the ear, twitching of your jawbone. All of that is occurring as the vibe of gratitude and the gratitude hunter activation has been anchored within each of you. And whilst you remain in this state of stillness, in amidst active movement and momentum around you, within people that you may be interacting with, within the city or the country that you may be in, any frenzy, feeding frenzy, vaccination frenzy, fear frenzy, panic frenzy, all of that is there, you are able to observe them. You're able to observe those vibrations. And as they cross through your field, away from you, out of your orbit, you get anchored deeper and become even more comfortable in these shoes that you are walking in. These are the shoes that keep you in the vibration of the human vibe, which is the amplification frequency of love. You're now walking in these shoes. You choose to step away from the well-trodden path and you're walking through the meadows. There are some tall daisies, wildflowers that are there, species that are new that you have not seen before. You can hear the bumblebees. You can see different clusters of butterflies of different colors, different wing breath, the breath of the wing, different patterns on the wings. It all feels so perfect. Keep walking forward and forward and forward on this path where there is no path. You are creating the trail for others to follow. And as you realize this, you noticed that you have embraced being a leader in your own life, a leader that operates from flow, a leader that is flowing in his or her flow. Just allowing you to experience this. We're now going to do a 9-4-6 breath. So we are going to anchor this flowing flow. Align your mind, your heart, and your gut. Get into a whole brain state with your left and right brain in complete alignment and starting to flow with a knowingness that it is possible. It is real. You've experienced it. And straight after the 9-4-6 breath, which anchors at a cellular level your unique vibration of being in your flow, There is no yumminess anywhere. There is no yuckiness anywhere. There's only yumminess. There's only yumminess. Your body is in this yummy state. Flowing, 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 glowing, feeling the warmth. It's a beautiful glow, a golden glow that is rising and spreading from your solar plexus. It's a beautiful merging of the orange from your sacral chakra, a beautiful merging of this monochromatic red, which is like the seat on which you are sitting. Beautiful fluorescent green emerging from your heart. And a blue, like a royal blue, a beautiful blue that is surrounding your throat, and a purple light that starts to rise from your chin and goes all the way like a big beam in between your eyebrows. A violet and a purple light. And as you see that, you notice a centering and a cluster of pearlesque white light that is just there at the top of your crown in the form of a disc that is spinning. All your chakras are brought into alignment and are spinning, all 13 of them. Okay, let's begin with the 9-4-6 breath. Breathe in to the count of 9, hold to the count of 4, breathe out to the count of 6. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 2, 3, 4, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 2, 3, 4, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 2, 3, 4, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 2, 3, 4, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 2, 3, 4, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just breathe into your heart love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and experience peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and peace. Repeat after me. We are now amplifying your energetic experience of experiencing flow at a cellular level. It's going to unfold in terms of what that actually means and what that looks like. As we do the human vibe attunement, different parts of your body which have now got attuned to the vibration of flow are activated and invoked. So you will start experiencing what it actually feels like being in flow. So repeat after me. And this is a declaration that is coming from a harmonized declaration where your soul being and the human form are one and making this declaration. Acknowledging themselves as a human, receiving themselves as a human, accepting themselves as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I anchor the human within humanity. 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 Take your hands in front of your heart, rub them against each other. Put them over your eyes, open your eyes in them. Take them on top of your head, the back of your head, either side of your neck, down your shoulders, and do an energy sweep. And just blow on your hands. The human vibe attunement is complete. If you need to be somewhere, please go ahead and honor that. And we always love to complete with your words, with that our closing words that get anchored. So go ahead and share that in the chat. Gratitude. You are your flow fully in alignment with the universe. Flow. We are blessed with you, dear. I speak my divine calling. Divine calling. Thank you. Receive it with grace. Zen. Beautiful. So much love and gratitude for a beautiful journey, anchored in happiness, anchored in love and joy. So happy to be back in the divine wisdom. Thank you, Samantha. Nice to have you here again. Exquisite journey of flowing in flow. Thank you, Catherine. Peacefully smiling. Yes, indeed. I mean, by the way, what we've done is really pretty big. So, Shant, you shared Zen. You may feel that you just want to remain in that Zen space for a period of time. Just go do that. Divine flowing in flow, deep peace. Meeting self in a deep trance, absolutely. Expansiveness, exquisite flow and gratitude. Wonderful. In sync, renewal, magnificent, namaste, anchored, integrated, blessings, flowing in flow, gratitude, live for this journey. I know how wonderful to have a whole year of that, merging with the divine, be flow in a luscious joy. Yummy, wonderful. From Simi, amazing. Yes, Simi, thank you. Choosing happiness and new beginnings. I felt the flow with your beautiful smile and with a beautiful smile on my face. And it's beautiful. Awesomeness, abundance, joy. Thank you. Crowning, drowning in the river of love. Oh, Nancy, this is gorgeous. In flow, woo-ha, and complete. So much gratitude, and peace and joy. And thank you, Mynoo. Thank you, Lee. Such a gift. Amazing, amazing. Self validation and leadership of new energies that are coming through. Beautiful blessings flowing to all the beings. Thank you so much. Thank you. Great to see you too, Ishu. Different experience for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I will see you on Thursday. Thank you.